Hey everybody, this is Alan Butler again from the Helmet Center, and today we're talking with Chad Carpenter, who's got a wonderful adventure about the Blue Ridge Highway, the Blue Ridge Adventure. What are we calling this thing, Chad? Tell me.
I think the actual term is called the Blue Ridge Parkway, but I'm sure they
Okay,
won't hold it against you, Alan.
gotcha. So this is awesome to get to chat with you, buddy. I appreciate it, man. So tell me a little bit. How would you put in a nutshell? What is this journey? What is this journey we're talking about?
This is a journey that my sister and I went on. She's retired, so she has more time to drive her motorcycle. She has a Ninja 1000 sport touring
Nice,
bike. I'm
nice,
on a 2016 Indian Roadmaster,
beautiful.
and she has more time to go see parts of the United States.
Yeah,
I'm still a working stiff, so
yep,
this adventure was something to put check marks in a bucket list, to
yeah.
see the Blue Ridge Parkways, to see Nashville, Tennessee, to see
Nashville.
Natchez Trace.
Yeah,
I have never heard of it, but my
yeah,
sister was adamant for a good reason
yeah.
to go that road.
Is this
So
a summer adventure?
yes, yeah,
Okay,
we did it. I think in June. Yeah,
okay.
right around June or so.
And approximately what year is this? What time frame?
That's a great question. 2022.
Okay, so that's fairly recent. Nice,
Yeah.
nice. So, what did you think of Tennessee? Had you been there before?
No, I had never been there before. I enjoyed it. I didn't stay very long.
Okay.
For logistics reasons, I had to ship my motorcycle in advance out to Tennessee
Yeah.
to get there and get stored, and then I took a flight with my helmet underneath as carry-on and a backpack, and hoping the bike will be in storage and hoping it will start and hoping I can get a cab there and hoping the place will let me in.
Yeah.
It
So
was
you were
just a
flying by the seat of your pants.
100%, 100%. I think that's part of the doing this is the adventure.
That's what makes it
Because
an
that make
adventure. Yeah.
Yep, that's what makes memorable stories. So
Awesome. So you get to Nashville and your bike, was it okay? Everything worked out all right? It started up
yes,
and awesome,
yes,
awesome.
indeed. As an
And
Arizona
you,
native, I was not used to a thing. How do they pronounce it there? Humidity? I don't
yeah,
know, but
it's like an oven
a
here.
lot of fluid started coming out of me that I was not used to. Me being an Arizona native and used to dry climates, and
Yeah.
something called green. Not used
Green.
to seeing.
Yeah.
Yeah, green. Apparently, they come in trees and bushes out in
Right.
Nashville.
Oh, that's awesome. So
But
tell
yeah,
me, what was the adventure like? I mean, were you flew to Nashville and your bike is there ready to go? Your sister's there. She's got her bike. Uh, yeah, and is it your plan to tool around in that area and then make a cross country trip back to the Phoenix area?
actually, for us, I got to Nashville, and my sister met me, I think, in Richmond, Virginia, one of
Hmm.
the earlier parts of the Blue Ridge Parkway.
Okay.
And the intent was for me to fly out. I was going to ride on my bike for just a few days to kind of get back in the groove,
Yeah.
take work mode and uninstall it from my mind
Yep.
and get into life, if you
Yeah.
will, and ride the
Gotcha.
bike.
Gotcha.
So we meet there at Blue Ridge, and from that we connect, we gossip, we share stories, kind of rest for a day, and then we rode together as a team, starting a Blue Ridge Parkway, heading west, with the rule being no freeways, only local roads and highways
Nice.
to head out west, and we got 14 days to do however many miles that is.
So what states did you travel through?
Um,
You started
Trying
off
to
in
think.
Tennessee, probably went through uh, my geography. You're testing my geography here,
Oh,
Chad.
you're the one who's asking the question. You're testing my geography. That's not fair. I am going to look. I'm not looking at a Google
I'm not
map with
looking
my
at a Google
eyes
map.
at all. No, no. I'm looking at something else as we have this conversation. My memory serves it be South Carolina, Georgia,
Okay.
Alabama, and Mississippi. And I'm trying to think. I don't know if we hit Arkansas or through Louisiana.
So you're going full on the southern route. Did you
Yes.
take the not? I don't want to say I-10 because you don't want to be on a major highway like that. But did you went the southern route back down
Hmm.
towards Arizona? Of all, it sounds like you went through quite a few states there.
Yep.
Which state would you say was the most interesting, most beautiful, most accommodating? What are your thoughts on that? Having visited all these southern states.
To be honest, it's only fair because I got a sample.
Mm,
So
yeah.
I can't put a nail on each one. Each one had a little bit of difference to it
Yeah.
that I enjoyed. It's Texas is a large state, so it
Yeah.
was beautiful. Hills at one part and then dry and desolate at another part.
Yeah.
And it's I be honest, I'm going to give you I can't give you a definitive answer. Each one was just a little bit different
Yeah.
and enjoyable nonetheless.
None, yeah, no kidding, man, no kidding. So, what would you say was like the most memorable? So what is a memory like you? I've talked with you before about ride stories and stuff, and you have meant I love your quip that if something doesn't go wrong, it's probably not going to be memorable. What would you say?
Yeah.
What was a particular challenge that you and your sister faced in this southern journey?
Well, there was one instance. I want to say we were close in Texas,
Okay.
and we're at a stop early on our Texas journey. We're about ready to leave the that thing called green,
Yeah.
and we're starting into an area that typically is brown and flat. And the tire on my motorcycle was just starting to show the wear bars. And I
Mm,
said, hot asphalt, we're going to be, hitting at higher speeds for a prolonged period. I consider tires a safety equipment.
yeah.
I'll spend any amount of money to get it squared away. So I'm calling motorcycle dealerships that night before, and it's interesting. Some of the dealerships would say, "Yeah, I've got a tire. I can see you in 4 days." And I said, "No, I'm on a trip. I have a deadline. Can you help a brother out?" And they said, "Maybe 2 hours early than 3 days, two and a
Uh,
half days."
uh,
So
yeah.
I was able to find a location that said, "No problem. You're on a trip. You take top priority." Wonderful. The catch is I had to drive 2 hours on the interstate
Mm,
back east
gotcha.
to get to the store, be there for half a day. And my sister went out on her trip going westbound. And then I would hit interstate at very legal, not speeding speeds to try and catch up with her
I
on the
believe
interstate.
you. I believe you,
Absolutely. I
Chad.
100%. I was a law-abiding citizen. What was fascinating to me was I was at this store, this motorcycle Indian dealership.
Yeah,
They had Indians, they had other Japanese sport bikes, and they also had chainsaws, and they
nice.
also had ATVs and deer feeders, and they also sold firearms. That's something I did not expect is to buy a motorcycle tire, and maybe a Glock 47.
Nice.
It's a free country. I love America. That was awesome. That was
That's
something I
fantastic.
did not expect walking into the store.
So, for somebody who might want, like our viewers who might be thinking about that, that'd be pretty awesome to do. I always like to ask this question: what do you wish you'd done differently? Did anything come up that you're like, I could have planned better for that? Maybe a little nugget of wisdom for somebody who wants to try this.
I,
Maybe
for
check your
myself,
tires a little bit more carefully.
there was plenty of wear on there. Kind of got
Yeah.
some slack. So,
Yeah.
to be honest, Alan, I have a philosophy is, I'm home, I'm safe, I'm not hurt,
Yeah.
and that I hold no regrets.
Yeah.
So choices made or not made, I don't hold any regrets. I will say that I take with me a piece of advice that I share with others, and I learned this from my father, who was in the Air Force service for 30 years, was when in Rome, do as the Romans. So I'm traveling through the South. There are a lot of variety of cultures and people's different ideas
Yeah.
and different ideology.
Yeah.
And that's what makes America great.
Yeah.
But I know enough to walk there, and I'm in their backyard enjoying their lovely hospitality. And my job is to fit in
Fit in.
and smile and polite and just enjoy the view and enjoy the friendly people that I meet.
That's a great piece of wisdom. I like that a lot. You know, wherever you go, fit in. You don't be a foreigner. Don't be a foreigner.
Absolutely.
Just pretend like you belong there. You'll get along just fine.
100%. 100%.
That's awesome.
And I know I had a few people would come up with me and they would see my Arizona license plate and
Yeah.
look at the motorcycle and start a conversation. And not to sound arrogant or boastful, but there was a part of me that said, "Hey, I want to come across as kind and as polite as possible to put on a little bit of what's the word I'm looking for? A good show or make a good presentation to say, hey, we're just as nice as you are over on the West Coast where we have brown and you have green."
Yeah, absolutely. Very nice. Very nice. I got a quick question for you before we go. Is that BoJack Horseman over your shoulder there?
That is, according to copyright infringement, it's close enough, but not BoJack Horseman.
I love those images behind you. Those are delightful. Fantastic, buddy.
Thank you.
Hey, Chad, it's been a delight as always chatting with you. I appreciate you very much coming on and talking with us about your stories. Hopefully people can be inspired and want to dust off that ride and get out there and do something.
Absolutely.
Any parting wisdom for our audience? You're a bucket full of wisdom, Chad, and you've been delightful. Sorry to put you on the spot.
I will. No, I'll say to you is I think you kind of hit upon it, but it's a mantra of motorcycle trip that goes as planned is not memorable.
Yeah.
If it's an adventure, that's ones that you'll remember for a long time.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Chad, it's been awesome chatting with you again. Thank you so much. We'd love to have you on again. Anytime you do something cool that sounds like a good time, come on. We'd love to talk with you, man. Love to talk with you.
Fantastic.
I hope you have thank you, sir. I hope you have a great rest of your day and we'll talk again soon. Thanks, guys.
You bet. Take care.
All right. Bye-bye.